Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the second video of Craft Along for the month of April. We're learning how to crochet, learning some stitches, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the foundation chain. So what you want to do is take your skein or your ball of yarn and find the end to it and pull out about a foot of your yarn. And then you want to find roughly the middle, and so you're going to have your piece that ended sitting this way, and then the one that's connected to your ball of yarn going the other way. And what you want to do is take this piece that's to your right, connected to your ball of yarn there, and bring it over your piece to the left, which has that end. So then you're going to pinch the bottom here of that hole. Going to take this piece to the right and bring it up in between your yarn here in the middle. And then you're going to take your finger and grab that. And then you're going to have these two pieces sitting to the side. You're going to pinch those together and pull up or down. I'll pull down. You pull down on those. And you have this loop, and you just pull very gently. You've got this nice little loop now. Then you take your hook facing up, just slide that onto your hook, and hold this piece with the finger so it stays on your hook, and then pinch down here, grab this piece, take your hand and grab the other piece and pull them apart like so, until you've got a nice little loop on your hook. And you want to leave just a little bit of room so that you can make your stitches into this loop. And you're going to do that with every loop that you make. You want to leave some space. So now you take this piece to the left, the one that ends, and you put that to the side, because later when you're done with your project, this is the yarn that we're going to weave into your project. And then you just get a little bit more yarn here, and I'm going to show you how I wrap the yarn around my hand and hold my yarn and my hook. I hold it this way. There are all sorts of different ways. There's no right or wrong. I'll just show you the way that I do it so you have somewhere to start. So I take my hand and I stretch out my fingers like so, and I take the piece that's connected to my yarn ball here, this side, and I put that in front of my pinky and wrap around, and then come up across my middle and ring finger, and then back behind my pointer finger and up and over it, like so. Then I have these two fingers, my thumb and my middle finger, and I pinch the bottom of my loop that's on my hook, and I use this finger here to pull to make tension in the yarn, so I can feel a little bit of tension. And I'm just constantly pulling back on that hand, and I'm pinching down here with this yarn. So now we're going to do something called yarn over. So you have your yarn, it's parallel to your hook, like so. And you're going to come back, up and over with your hook pointing up, and place that yarn in your hook there. So it goes like so, back behind and around into your hook. And then still pinching the bottom here, I'm going to flip this over, so I've got a nice pull on my yarn, and I'm going to just pull gently back through that loop. And now I have another loop, and I want to make sure that I've got enough space, like I did in my first one, to be able to pull that yarn back through. So I'm going to move up now and pinch the bottom of this loop that is on my hook and do the same thing. Yarn over, flip over, and pull through. So yarn over, flip over, pull through, and you're moving your fingers up, pinching the bottom of that that loop that you just made. Yarn over, flip over, pull through. So you'll start to see that you get a little chain going. So it looks like so. And your loops, when you're starting out, they may be real tight, they may be real loose, and that's okay. That'll improve with practice. So this week, just practice doing your foundation chain. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, flip over, pull through, and you just keep going until you can comfortably do that. And this is the start of any of your projects. So this is a good skill to learn. But say you made a mistake all the way back here and you want to pull that stitch out. You pinch where that mistake is, pull your hook out, take your yarn and pull those stitches out until you get to where you made your mistake. Well, you pull your mistake out so you get to the loop after that, and then put your hook back in, face up, wrap the yarn around your hand, pinch the bottom of that loop, and just start where all over. So this, I feel, is probably the most difficult skill to get down. After you've got this and you learn how to keep that tension on your yarn and pinching here, then all the rest of this, learning how to make your stitches, goes a lot easier. So make sure that you spend lots of time on this, getting this technique down. So you just very, very slowly, you don't have to go quick. So just like that. Let's go ahead and practice that, and then we'll be back next week and we'll learn how to do a single crochet. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great week and happy crafting.